Hi everyone, so fun fact, this is actually the second time I'm filming this video. I filmed it yesterday and then I went to edit it and it was way dark, and also I kept going out of focus like a crazy amount because I had to take my glasses off, but usually that's fine and it was just not fine yesterday. It was bad. So I have to refilm. And because of that, it's just going to be hopefully like a much quicker video. Yesterday I was like talking through what I was doing. Also, this video is like an easy go-to makeup look, basically, that you could wear to work or every day if you're just like not super into doing a lot of makeup. But when I filmed it yesterday, I was like talking through everything. It was very chatty. It was like just under 30 minutes, you know, normal long video length time. And this one is going to not be that long because this is not my normal filming day. I had like my hair is just up in like this weird bun. I have all these little baby hairs. Like tomorrow's my hair washing day. I don't usually film today. This is a relaxing day. I have my hashtag no makeup day shirt on. My sweatshirt, which I was wearing in the last video, which I filmed on a different day. This is just another day where I'm also wearing the same sweatshirt because this was supposed to be a relaxing day. And now I'm filming. So, yep, totally wearing the same shirt, and yes, it is a different day. But I'm just reaching for my brushes real fast. Yeah, so hopefully this is better. The lighting looks pretty good right now. I'm gonna hopefully not go out of focus a lot, and we're just gonna get into it. Like I just said, I'm gonna try not to talk a whole lot just because I don't really have the time right now. Like, I want to go spend time with my child. So first, oh, also everything is from the drugstore, well, like 99% of things, except for 2 products. But when we get to that, you'll understand like why I'm not using something from the drugstore. So first I'm going in with the NYX Angel Veil Primer. What the hell just fell? Oh my god. Did you hear that? That was terrifying. Woo! Okay, so first I'm going in with the NYX Angel Veil Primer. Also, I've already like washed and moisturized my face again because it's now the afternoon and this is not usually when I'm doing my makeup. NYX Angel Veil Primer is from the drugstore, yes, but it is like 16 bucks or something. It's like $15.99, $16.99, something like that. So it's getting up there in price, just as like a heads up, but technically it is from the drugstore. And it does give you like a silicone-y feel, so if you don't like that, you might not like this. If you want something like tackier, then that might not be for you, just a heads up. But I feel like it sort of helps my pores, like it sort of blurs them a little bit, even though that's not a claim of it, so I really like it. Next I'm going in with the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation, like I said yesterday in a video that you're not going to see because it looked like crap. I have the shade Light Ivory. And now the pump is working on it, which is great. Yesterday the pump was being weird. Not because there's not enough like product left. I have way too much foundation on my hand. Not because I've like used a lot of product, but I don't know, it just started being weird all of a sudden. Anyway, so I'm just dotting this all over my face. Like I said, I have the shade Light Ivory. Light Ivory is the lightest shade that they make now, in case you were curious. I'm just gonna move my mirror. I wonder if I can you see it there? I hope not. It's just like I'm trying not to like lean too far over when I'm filming because that makes it like go out of focus, but like I really can't see. But anyway, yes, this is the Flawless Finish Foundation and in the shade Light Ivory. I really like this. It's $6, which is like crazy, right? And I find that it just has like a really natural finish on the skin, which is also nice and something that I like. It lasts a really long time and like very nicely. So it doesn't get like really cakey looking on me, at least. It doesn't get super cakey looking, and it also doesn't like break down really quickly or at all, really. There's no like, I don't see any like noticeable breakdown on my skin when I wear it, which is great. And yeah, the shade is a really nice match for me. I can mix in like a little bit of a white mixer and it will still work. I'll do that if I like want to wear a bronzer. Like I know I want to wear a bronzer just so it's a little bit lighter. Because right now it is a little bit darker than my neck, but my neck is really pale. And if my face matches my neck, then my face will look like a ghost. So that is not it's not what you want. But okay, I'm just putting that all over my face and on my eyelids too, because I do have a good amount of pigmentation there. So for my foundation, I was using the Real Techniques sponge, if you were curious. My brushes and applicators and everything will also be Drugstore, just because they are naturally, not because I had to like make them specifically Drugstore. I'm going with the Teat. I literally just said Teat, so you're welcome for that. The Tarte CC Under Eye Corrector in the shade Light Medium. I'm just going to cover up the darker parts of my dark circles. I find that on me at least, and I'm sure a lot of other people, just covering up the dark circles makes my face come together like way more. Obviously this is not Drugstore, but this is just like the corrector that I have, so it's the one I use. And next is concealer. I'm going in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. And again, this is obviously not Drugstore, but I find that a lot of the Drugstore concealers that I've tried are just too dark, and I'm not really in the market for another concealer, so this is the one I have. I have a couple, but I've really been gravitating towards that one lately, and I just really like it. It's a good color, and I like that it's not super duper heavy, but it gives me a really like natural amount of coverage, especially with the corrector, because it doesn't have to cover up as much like dark circle. So I'm just blending that in using my Real Techniques, I think it's called the Mini Miracle Eraser Sponge. I really like this for concealer. It's just like the perfect size. If you wanted to try like the small beauty blender, you might want to try this first just because it's going to be way more affordable. I think there's a pack that it comes in, a pack of like 5 that you can get now at Ulta for like $8, I think. So if you're interested in trying like a mini sponge, I would definitely recommend these. They're really nice, and I think it just blends out concealer like awesome. So just going to do that. Okay, now the concealer's done, I'm going to use my NYC Smooth Skin Loose Powder to set my under eye and the rest of my face. And I'm using my e.l.f. small tapered brush. I did a review on this. I will leave it up there for you if you're interested. But I'm just going to use this to set my under eye. I'm going to set my smile lines. I'm going to bake them just a little bit because foundation tends to sink into them, so I find that sometimes this can help just a little bit. And then I'm also going to bake the bridge of my nose up here where the bridge of my glasses hits. Now I look crazy. But I do find that that helps with the foundation really staying, not staying longer a little bit, but also like if the foundation's gonna wear off, it wears off just on like the nose pads and doesn't start to like melt out. So you have like, you're totally missing foundation on the bridge of your nose. Find that it helps it just like, if it's gonna wear away, it wears away in just the spots where the glasses are hitting. So that's nice. And then I'm going to set my face also with this powder using a Real Techniques buffing brush. I'm also going to set anything that ended up on my eyes, like I put foundation on my eyes obviously. So I'm just going to get rid of any creases that may have settled there, and then I'm going to take a little bit of powder and powder over that. If you're going to do this, obviously you want to get rid of any creases that are there, because the point of setting something is so it doesn't crease. And whatever you're going to set is going to like lock in, so if you powder like a creased part, then that crease is going to be powdered down and locked in, so you don't want that. So now I am going to let this sit on my nose because that's the part that I want like to really sit there and bake. And while that's happening, I'm going to do my brows, and I'm going to use the e.l.f. brow pencil in neutral brown, and I'm going to use the NYX Control Freak brow gel. So I'm going to do that because it could take a questionable amount of time, and then we'll finish off we'll wipe this bake away, and then we'll finish off my face. Brows are done. It's definitely gotten a little bit darker outside, so I just fidgeted with the camera. Hopefully it's not too crazy. But yeah, just like rudimentarily filled my brows in, since that's what I do typically. I don't really fill my brows in super heavy or like angular. I just sort of give them a little bit more shape and fill them in a little bit because they're not like super thick or big just to begin with. Not because I did anything to them, but just because that's the way it is. So let me wipe this nose bakage away. Make sure there's no random like white spots on my face. Now we're going to go in with blush, and I'm using the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in the shade Rosé Champagne. and I'm taking, oh, this little brush. Maybe I can take that out of there. I'm using an Up and Up blush brush, and I'm just going to dip into here, and I'm just going to put this right on my face. These blushes are really nice. If you haven't tried them, they're very affordable. Can you see my mirror? No, okay, good. They're very affordable, and, you know, like, the pigmentation is there. They're great. I'm just building this up, like, a little bit at a time. That's why I keep going in and going back in and putting more on my face. I know it'll look better once my eyes are done, but I'm just going to put this on, and then we're going to move on to highlight. This blush does have like a glow to it, but it's not the glittery by any means, but it's not matte. I just got a little bit too far down. If you wanted to do bronzer, obviously you could do that too. I do not use bronzer on a regular basis, so I'm not going to use it because I don't usually do it. But, you know, if you would use bronzer, by all means, use the bronzer. Bronzer and blush, just bronzer. Nothing, do whatever. Do whatever you're gonna do. That's fine. This is just my take on, you know, everyday appropriate, not appropriate, but like everyday work makeup. Yes. Alright, so I'm using the e.l.f. Illuminating Palette for my highlight. I'm going to go in with these two colors down here, like the more yellow and the more pinky one. And I'm just going to mix them together. If you haven't tried this, you really should. It's $6, and it really gives you like a really natural highlight, but you can build it up to be more intense, like I am doing. My throat's so weird today. You can build it up to be a little bit more intense, like I am doing right now. They are powdery, but I really don't mind because it's freaking gorgeous. So if you were looking for a new highlight that you wanted to try, or maybe you're looking to try highlight at all, you haven't really tried it before, just putting it on some more high points on my face. You're looking for highlight, you know, you want to try because you have never tried highlight before, then this is definitely a good option. It's definitely friendly on your wallet friendly, and I mean, and the quality's there. So I'm also just gonna highlight my nose a little bit. I've been doing this lately, but like maybe a little bit too much, so like I'll finish and my nose, I look like Rudolph, so but that's fine. Maybe I just wanted to really highlight a nose that day. Alright, highlight is finished, and yeah, I mean, like, oh, this was a Real Techniques contour brush, by the way. You could use a smaller brush, but I like that one. Hi, Bean. Hey. I don't know what you have because I can't see, but I don't think she can hurt herself back there. Now we're just gonna go on to eyes. So if I can get this open, oh my god. So I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Mad for Matte palette, which just looks like this. A lot of browns, as you can see. Typically I stick to this area right here. All of these, can you see that? All of these browns. There's some warmer browns, some more like neutral, cooler browns. So yeah, I really like this. It's $10, definitely. Affordable, you know, also, which is great. And yeah, I'm just gonna go in with this palette first. I mean, it's mostly just gonna be this, so yeah. She stole my sponge and she's like, hey, and then she pretends like she's putting on makeup because she's really cute. So I'm gonna go in with these two shades right here, and this is a Real Techniques Deluxe crease brush. And I'm gonna, actually no, I'm not gonna do that. I did this yesterday too, and I totally forgot. How did I do it again? You'd think I would learn, right? You'd think I would learn. Did I learn? I didn't. Just did that thing where I start talking, but I'm not actually recording because I didn't hit that button yet. This video better be worth it because it is... Woo! Yeah, that's how I feel. So what I had said was, she came in and she had touched a plant. I have plants that sit on the window ledge to get, like, sun. And she came in here. She's closing my door. I came in here, so she came in, and there was dirt all over her hand and a little bit on her mouth. So we had to go take care of that real quick. So, alright. I used this color and put it all over my lid. That's what I did when I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. Just to make like a nice base. It'll be easier to blend your shadows. And I'm taking these two browns. Hi. And a Real Techniques Deluxe crease brush, and I'm just running that right in the crease of my eye. That's literally all I'm doing. I'm running it like windshield wiper motions like this, and I'm also sort of, exactly, I'm also sort of going like little swirlies on the outside, just to really blend that color. You're just trying to create a shadow. We're not doing anything crazy. just like making a shadow on my eye. Now I'm going to take an e.l.f. blending brush. I'm going to take those same two browns that I used, and I'm just going to run these under my eye. And I'm not going to stab myself in the eye or put eyeshadow in my eye like I have the last like 2 times I've put eyeshadow on my lower lash line. I've literally just like poked myself in the eye. But we're just running that under. I'm using a fluffier brush because I don't want it to be super, exactly. I don't want to make a super harsh line. I just want to bring some of that shadow under my eye. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, so you could totally stop here. That would totally be fine. But I'm just gonna deepen up the outside of like the outer V just a little bit. I'm gonna take this brown right here, the one that's like next to the really warm one, this one. And I'm gonna take it on a Real Techniques base shadow brush. She closed my door again. I was like, you did, I know. And I'm just gonna run this right on the outside of my eye, just like this outer V. I'm just gonna like pat and wiggle. So I'm gonna like place that shadow and also just like blend it towards the middle of my eyelid. So basically just like that, I just wanted to deepen up like that outer V a little bit. I'm gonna take this Sonia Kashuk small shadow brush and a little of that first shade. You see that? Yep. And I'm just gonna put it a little bit on like the inner third just to brighten that area just a little bit. So we just brightened up that inner third just a little bit so it didn't look so dark. Now you could totally just stop here. You could add like a shimmery color to the lid if you wanted. I actually did that yesterday, but I'm not feeling it right now. I used this middle shade from the Shanaxo and BH Cosmetics palette, this little top one. I'm just not feeling that right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a Real Techniques, a Real Techniques accent brush, which is this little tiny brush. And I'm going to go back into my illuminating palette into that like yellowy, the more yellowy white highlight shade. I'm just going to put this on my inner corner. And I'm going to put a little bit on my brow bone, just like this. Just highlight that up a little bit. You could also use something matte, obviously. This is just what I have right here. So you could add some liner right now. Totally, I don't wear liner on a regular basis, so it's not something I'm too concerned with. But this would look really nice with a wing. Like just simple eyeshadow, but also a wing. I like that look. I just put my nose ring back in. And I'm putting my rings back on. I'm going to set my face real fast before I do mascara. I'm using my Milani Make It Last setting spray. She's being loud today. But I'm using my Milani Make It Last setting spray. I'm just going to do that real fast before I do my mascara. Face is set, so we're going to move on to mascara. And for mascara, right, we're on mascara. I'm going to use the Maybelline oh my god, I did this yesterday too. The Lash Sensational Full Effects, or whatever it's called. This one, the Full Fan Effects. It looks like this. And then the CoverGirl Clump Crusher on my bottom lashes. So I'm going to put that on. And then we will come back and we'll do lips. And then we'll be done. So I was like looking at myself. I don't know why I was looking in my mirror and also talking to the camera. But let me put mascara on and then we will move on to lips. Alright, so mascara's on. Makes a lot of difference, if I do say so myself. But I'm going to put my glasses on, that way I can see when we do lipstick. Okay. It actually looks really nice in the viewfinder right now. I mean, my hair is like a nightmare, but like my hair looks pretty good. I have 2 options for today. They're both the Maybelline Creamy Mattes, but from like the nude collection they came out with. So I have Almond Rose, which is like this rosy color. Hiya. And then I have the other one, which is Naked Coral, and is definitely more of like a peachy color. I think I'm going to go peachy. I went peachy yesterday. Because I just have like warmer browns on my eyes. But if you haven't tried these lipsticks, then you really should. They're some of my favorite. I have a lot of the creamy mattes, or not a lot, but I have like a few. I have a number of them. And then also the Loaded Bolds. Dynamite Red from the Loaded Bolds is the best color. It is, you know, she understands. So I'm going to do Naked Coral. As you can just see right at the swipe, that's what it looks like. So I'm going to put this on because I obviously cannot talk while I'm doing my lipstick. But let me do that. And then we'll just do like a wrap-up section. Lips are on. Everything is way more pulled together. There's a baby down here messing with my trash can. So we're going to wrap this up and then we're going to get going. So this is the finished look. Let me take my glasses off. This is just what it looks like. I look pretty glowy, to me at least, because of that highlight, but it's not like glittery or chunky, so like I like the way it looks. Eyes are super simple. You would get through this way faster if you weren't talking to a camera like I am right now. Eyes are super simple. Everything is matte. The lips are, I went for pretty neutral, but it's leaning a little peachy. Obviously pick a shade that's going to look good on you, or pick a different color. Like pick a bright color. Like I would wear red lipstick with this, but I would also wear red lipstick all the time because I love red lipstick. Pick a color, obviously, that's going to work for you. Pick a nude that will look good on your skin type. Obviously, I'm pretty fair, so colors are going to look different if you have a different skin tone than me. But yeah, I mean, like, I think it came out really well. I could do this pretty quick. If I needed to, like, put makeup on and get somewhere, I would definitely do this. Now, personally, I only wear makeup a couple times a week, so when I wear it, I want to, like, do it up and make it count. But if I was wearing makeup every day and I just needed to be somewhere, this is definitely what I would go with. And glasses are back on now that I can see. Hopefully I stayed in focus most of the time. I look really clear in like the little tiny camera viewfinder right now. I'm looking good. So hopefully when I upload it, it also looks nice. Because it always like changes a little bit and then I get crazy. And I feel like, yeah, my hair's a nightmare. Like it's just, it's doing what it's doing. I feel like I don't film more because my hair takes forever to look presentable. That's pretty much it. Like it takes a while for it to look presentable. And most of the time my hair looks fuzzy and like a mess. But that's not what this video is about. You gotta keep rustling. But yeah, that's not what this is about. This is gonna be the end of this video. Everything I used will be linked down below. Listed and linked. All that good stuff. And like I think that's gonna be it. I hope this reshooting was worth it because I don't really have time to reshoot. I really made time for this. So yeah, if you are new or just haven't subscribed yet, I will leave the subscribe button right over there for you. If you are interested, please subscribe. I will also leave my latest video up there for you to take a look at if you would like. But that is gonna be it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys!